Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory. Blaze, Spirit, blaze. Set our hearts on fire.
Hey, shine, Jesus, shine. This is Pastor Mark of Clinton Avenue Reformed Church with our continuing children's stories. Shine, Jesus, shine. Jesus is shining right through our windows. And he wants to shine in your hearts too. Thank you for joining us for this story. For you folks who've been here before, welcome back. For you newcomers, welcome. I'm glad you joined us. Here's a picture of Jesus. Note, he's in this blue robe. See that? Blue robe always symbolizes royalty. Blue and purple are historically artistic symbols of royalty. So this blue robe says just how important Jesus really is. Now, look at these two ladies. Who are they? Why does this one look happy? Ooh, this one looks madder than a hornet, doesn't she? She looks pretty mad. Well, what's going on here? These two ladies are sisters. One is Martha, this one, and one is Mary. That is this one. Now, they had a brother named Lazarus. They lived together, the brother and the two sisters, and Jesus was a friend of theirs. There's there's several times that the Bible tells us that Jesus was with Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. And it's even recorded that Jesus' 12 disciples used to stop by. Now that's 13 people. Do you have 13 people over to your house for dinner? Maybe on Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas, maybe for a birthday party. But it's not really that common to have that many people to your house. You know, that's a lot of food to cook. That's a lot of prep time. That's a lot of cleanup time. Now, Jesus, of course, was a teacher. He's called rabbi, which is the Jewish word for teacher. And it was very common, not like a classroom today. It was very common when a rabbi taught his students, they all sat on the floor around him. And the rabbi would teach. So Jesus, his disciples, they come to the house of Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, and Jesus is teaching, of course. That's what teachers do, they teach. And in this case, what's Mary doing? Mary is sitting down. Mary is like one of Jesus' disciples, one of the people who is learning from him. She's sitting there just like any other student would. She wants to learn what Jesus is saying. Some people say that she indeed became one of his disciples. Maybe, maybe not. But certainly she wanted to learn from Jesus. Now, her sister Martha is doing something else. Her sister Martha is scrambling around the kitchen because she's trying to feed, Jesus and his 12 disciples. That's 13 people. Plus her brother Lazarus is 14. Mary is 15. Martha is 16 people. Really? That's a lot of people. Can you cook for 16 people? Well, you can, but it's hard. And Martha's got an expectation. Martha has the expectation that Mary is going to be joining her in preparing this meal. Martha thinks that Mary should not be sitting like a disciple, should not be learning from Jesus. No, she's supposed to be in the kitchen helping her. And she comes and she complains. She says, Jesus, come on. I'm doing all this work by myself. Mary's just sitting there. Make her come to the kitchen and help me out. Now, Jesus says to her, Martha, Martha, calm down. Mary has chosen to sit and learn from me. I'm not going to stop her from doing that. Oh, what are the lessons in all this? See, Martha has expectations on Mary. Martha wants to tell Mary how to act and what to do, and that's not her job. And Mary thinks it's most important to learn from Jesus. You know, maybe she was going to help prepare food later. Maybe she wasn't. But she's not condemning Martha. She could have said, hey, Martha, stop being in the kitchen. Get out here and learn from Jesus. She could have said that. See, it's not for us to say what job someone else has. Jesus will decide what jobs we all have. And sometimes we need to sit and listen, stop doing, and just learn from Jesus. Other times it's our job to do hands-on ministry, fixing food for people in need, maybe helping them with daily chores. You know, I knew a kid who felt sorry for some old people in his neighborhood. They didn't have the energy left to mow the lawn. He used to do it for them and never asked for any money at all. He just wanted to be helpful. There's a time to sit and learn. And there is a time to do real hands-on ministry. One's not better than the other. One is not worse than the other. What's your ministry going to be? You can be a minister of Christ too, without being a pastor. Your ministry might be learning and then teaching. Your ministry might be more hands-on, helping people with tasks and projects. They're both important. They're both good. Don't ever say that someone else's job isn't as good as yours. Or don't ever think, hey, my job isn't as important as someone else's. They're all essential. There are as many jobs as there are people. That's the lesson of Jesus, Martha, and Mary. Now I'm going to ask you a favor. You know what it is if you've heard this before. If you're listening to this, please like, share, comment on this Facebook page. We want everyone to find out about our stories for children. And we'll wrap this up with a bit more of our music. Shine, Jesus, shine. Please make sure Jesus' light shines through you by what you say, what you do. God bless you all.